This is a different thing than Virginia elections. We know that basically 40 years of Supreme Court rulings have taken away our rights and stifled our speech. And I'd like to thank Vivian, and I know that Delegate Anderson supports this too. She has introduced a resolution, 242, which asks our House of Delegates to join with 21 other states to support an amendment to the U.S. Constitution which allows Virginia to regulate election spending. No more nationalized elections. No more, we can say how we want this money spent. So I'd like to introduce Vivian and Delegate Watts, and I'd like to thank you very much for sponsoring this resolution.
Thank you, Nancy. And I'm going to underscore it, at least in my mind, this is the first time, and I've been at it a long time, that I've ever carried a resolution memorializing Congress. I've always felt that it's our business and their business. But without a federal change, everything that we are working for is at jeopardy, as we particularly saw with Citizens United. Let me also, I've decided to go back in history. When I ran for the first time for re-election, I was cited in the newspaper as being one of the big spenders at about $25,000, 5 digits. I still try to run, and most of my campaigns, I think only one recently, has gone into 6 digits. I stay in contact with the people speak. And I want to put one other perspective on it that really concerns me about the arc of democracy. When this country was formed, it was on slightly different standards. And virtually every one of the colonies, as they became states, the vote was only for landholders, white landholders, male white landholders, but I want to underscore the money. You had to have money to have a voice. Fortunately, and it took a while, I just looked this up last night, it was the last one was finally North Carolina, who removed the requirement that you had to be a landholder 80 years after this country had formed. And now I am concerned, particularly with the kind of money that we have been seeing recently, that we're right back into, as Citizens United held, that money is speech. No, it isn't. Individuals are speech. Individuals are voters. Individuals are public servants. And that is why I broke that precedent and said, Congress, please act. We have got to return this to being the elections that voices the people's will. Thank you.
Thank you.